Oh man, that thing hit it hard, whatever this is. That is nice, whatever we got. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, man. That's bigger than I thought it was. Let's get after it, guys. Here we go, out on the water today. It's a significantly cooler day than what we've been dealing with lately. Today it's a high of 65 degrees. We got cloudy skies right now, but the sun is supposed to peek out here in a little bit, hopefully. And it's been in the 80s for the past week or so, so this is a significant temperature drop. And I'm really not too sure how it's gonna affect the fishing, but it should be a fun day of fishing out here. I'm excited to start casting around. We're gonna hit up all my good spots, and I think it should be a productive day. There is something. First fish of the day. Little crappie, slammed it on the paws. I've implemented a little stop and go action, kind of using it as a jerk bait. And that's how I got that fish right there. That's how I've gotten a lot of fish lately. And it just shows the versatility of this minnow right here. The fact that you can use it in a straight retrieve. That wobble is just so enticing to the fish. Or you can just stop and go, and a lot of times they'll hit it on the paws. So both retrieve methods are productive, and they're both fun to use, and we're producing early already. I've found that the crappie especially really like the stop and go more than any other fish. There we go on the paws. Yellow perch. Yep. Yellow perch. Keeping the streak alive. I have not come to this place all year without catching yellow perch. So knocking that species out early. I'm hoping to get a real big one of these. I'd love to get a pound+ yellow perch. I'm sure they're in here. If I've caught giant bass and giant pickerel in here like I have, there's got to be some trophy fish of other species too. About a 9-10 incher right there. Beautiful fish though. Love catching these guys. All right, nailed it on the paws. Right off of this wooden dock. That thing hit it hard, whatever this is. Didn't even have a chance to start my stop and go. It's a largie. There we go. Crushed it. He was sitting right under that dock. Nice one too. About a pounder, pound and a half maybe. Oh, come here, bud. 3 species in a matter of 15 minutes out here, so the fish are definitely biting. Real nice largie right there. Picture perfect fish. About a pound, pound and a half. Great start. Great start. See if we can catch a pickerel too and get 4 species in the boat in a matter of minutes. I'm sure we're gonna get at least one of those today. Oh man, thought I was hung up right there, but I saw this bass just erupt out of that little laydown right there. And as I was about to get snagged, he came up and munched it as it was floating up to the top. That's pretty cool. Second largemouth. Again, about the size we've been catching out here, but these bass, these perch, these crappie, they're definitely active today, as they have been. This pond is not disappointed lately. Oh man, That pickerel just slammed it on the paws. Absolutely slammed. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, man. That's bigger than I thought it was. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Real nice one. Real nice pickerel. Way bigger than I thought it was originally. Here, buddy. Oh yeah, baby. About a 22 incher. Oh my gosh. Just absolutely slammed it on the paws. No exaggeration. Oh baby. It's a chunky one. 4 species already. I knew we were gonna get one of these sooner or later. Let's measure him here. About a 20 incher exactly. Oh yeah. Just absolutely annihilated on the paws. That's such a cool way to get a fish. Oh. Pickerel are feeding up right now, man. Let me tell you. What a beast of a fish. He probably followed it all the way out from under that log over there that I cast into. And then he just came out and pounced on it as soon as I stopped it. Pickerel, in my opinion, probably the most underrated fish in the area that I come from. A lot of people don't really appreciate them. But guys, the fight is unreal. They got big teeth. They get big. They get up to, you know, the sizes I've been catching this year, up to 26 inches or so. What an absolute great fighting fish. Ah, the sun has come out. Just ripped my shirt off, working on my tan. It's turned into a beautiful day out here. Can't ask for too much more. Hot bite, nice weather, whole place to myself. There's something. Another perch. Oh, he got off right there. That was a nice one too. I could see in this clear water, I could see those beautiful colors right on the side of him. And he hit that one while it was in motion. Right after I had stopped it, started it again, and he crushed it. Would have been nice to land it, but at least we got to see what it was. There's something. What do we got here? A little bass. Right after I'd hit the water. Oh, that's a tiny pickerel. Right after I hit the water with the lure, just gave it one little crank, and this tiny pickerel pounced up on it. Look at him. Cool looking little guy. Got to be careful to not get hooked out here with all these feisty pickerel I'm catching. They are pretty ferocious. They can go crazy at any time, so you got to be careful. Good practice for snakeheads, honestly. There we go, got the hook out of him. He's ready to go, he should be fine. Did swallow it a little bit, so a little bit of blood coming out, but shouldn't be any worse for wear. We'll get him back in there, and hopefully he lives to see another day. He won't let go of the gripper. Here you go, bud, free to go. Looks like somebody just put a kayak in here, man. Even on a weekday morning when you have off, you think you're gonna have the whole place to yourself, but man, fishing pressure everywhere is picked up kind of at the beginning of 2020 is when it started, when everybody had nothing to do, but it just continued into 2021. A lot of people fishing, which is good, but just got to make sure everybody's being responsible out here, not keeping fish you shouldn't be keeping, and you know, treating nature with respect. There's something. First cast after that pickerel. Oh, we got off. Not sure what that was. It wasn't big, so no big deal. Would have liked to seen him though. Oh. Another pickerel. Saw him hit it. Saw him just crush it. Right when I cast into there was a little splash. I saw that I spooked something. And then I gave it one crank, paused it. He slammed on the pause. Whoa. Chill out. Chill the heck out. It's the ups and downs of having 3 treble hooks, man. They normally will hook the fish. You probably won't lose them, but you got to be super careful when you're getting them out. See you, bud. 3rd pickerel. Pickerel bite is on fire. We're getting that reaction strike though. Nothing's really out here chasing bait, I don't think. You just got to cast it up next to structure and let those fish have that reaction bite on it. Think of it this way. It's like if somebody is walking down your street at your house, you can see them out the window. You're probably not going to have an interaction with them, but if somebody's in your house right up next to where you live, you're probably going to talk to them. So I see it the same way with a reaction strike. If you cast up right next to where that fish is living, hiding out in that structure, they're probably going to hit it if they're in that reaction mode. But if you cast it way out in the middle and he sees it from over here, he's probably not going to do anything with it. You just got to get him to react. That's why this bait is so good. Oh, again, as soon as I hit the water, can't even get into my stop and go retrieve with half of these fish. 3rd bass. Nice. Little dink. Nice to deal with them every once in a while and not have to worry about the sharp teeth of the pickerel. It's 8 fish already. Probably been out here 45 minutes, so we're having another fantastic start to an episode. Oh, on the pause. That is such a fun way to catch fish. Can't believe I haven't done this before, fishing a jerkbait like an actual jerkbait. Just feel them and inhale it every time you stop. I think that's the first bass I've got with that exact technique too. The other bass I've caught today have just been on that straight retrieve right when it hits the water. But man, 4th bass. Yozuri, hardcore minnow, stop and go. Oh, that's a nice one. That is a nice one. That is nice, whatever we got. Gotta be a pickerel. Absolutely crushed. Absolutely demolished, annihilated, destroyed. Any adjective you can think of, this guy did it to this lure. Caught a nice pickerel here in the same exact spot a couple days ago. Could be the same guy. Oh. He is not going anywhere either. He's got so many hooks in him, but gonna have to perform a little surgery and we'll get him unhooked and on his way. I actually got a couple out. That's nice. There we go. Got him unhooked fairly easily. No damage to the fish. Beautiful looking pickerel right there. Great color pattern. Big dark spot below his eye. Nice looking fish. Not gonna measure him, but I'm gonna estimate probably 18, 19 inches. Some really healthy fish in this pond. See you, buddy. Oh my gosh. Another pickerel? Man, we might catch more pickerel than bass today. Good to see them have such a successful spawn last year, I guess, because I'm catching a lot this size right here. There we go. Man, something happened to him right down here. It looks like a turtle took a chunk out of him. Y'all see that? It's got like an open wound. Go ahead, get him back. Hope he has an easier rest of his life than he's had so far. All right, we moved on over to a different part of the lake. Wind is definitely exposing us a little bit more right here. We're exposed to the wind a little bit more, I should say. And sun has come out. It's turned into an absolutely gorgeous day. We're gonna target some more wooden lay down structure, same stop and go retrieve. See if we can keep this thing rolling over here at a different section of the lake. First part served us very well. Got 11 fish landed into the boat so far. Lost a couple more. It's been a fun episode, I think, so far, but still more fish left to be caught, so let's get after it. What in the world? Bluegill. Look at the size of this bait, and look at the size of the fish that ate it right there. About the same length. This bluegill's got a couple inches on him, but doesn't outlength him by much. Oh, crappie hammered it. All right, made a little bit of a move here over to where we just caught the bluegill, and 2 fish on like 3 casts since coming over to this side of the lake. It's a pretty nice crappie too. I'm telling you, the crappie love the stop and go. Next time you guys are out fishing, try a jerkbait and try this stop and go retrieve. You won't regret it. Oh, something just ate it on top water. No way. I had a rat's nest in there. Well, a little bit of a backlash. I casted that thing out, and that's when I got the backlash. I'm not sure if that was in the camera shot or not, but this bass just ate this thing on top water. I didn't even twitch it at all. Just casted it out. It was sitting on top while I was fixing my reel, and this bass just crushed it on top water. That's insane. I didn't even see it with my own eyes, but I heard it. That is so cool. 3 species just sitting under this one little tree right here. Just got hammered again as soon as it hit the water. Loaded little spot. Oh, I knew there'd be one over there. Oh yeah. It was dead for like an hour. Then I come over here and it's fully alive again. The bite. Whew. Nice little release. I think the difference is this side over here has been in the shade the entire day since I've been out here. That side over there, it's been in the sun. Fish use that shade as cover, hides them pretty well. They could ambush prey from out under it. And there's definitely way more fish over here than there was on the other side. Oh yeah. That wasn't even the piece of structure I was trying to cast at, but sometimes a bad cast goes well. Decent bass, about a 1.5, 2. Oh, they are all feisty in here. Always a lot of acrobatics and jumps. Beautiful fish, future big one. Right back in the shade too. Like I was saying, that theory is coming true. That's where I was trying to cast, right over there, but I actually went like 10 yards to the left. Oh, that was an epic eat. Oh man, that bass just T-boned that thing. It's like a car at an intersection and somebody running a red light, man. Bass just came, bam, right out of nowhere. Oh, you were hungry, weren't you, buddy? Yes, you were. Whew. What a great hit that was. Now they're about the same size. You know what, just for fun, let's weigh him, see how much he is. see how big these fish are that we've been catching. I'm gonna estimate and say 1.37 pounds. That's my guess. Let's see. Might be a little bit lighter than that, but we'll see. I'm pretty close. 1.2, 1.19. So I said 1.37. We were off by a little bit, but in a tournament, that's a keeper right there. Ah, yeah, 8th bass of today. Go get bigger. All right, guys, that just about does it for today's video. I've used up just about all of the time that I had to fish today. Really good day out here using the stop and go retrieve. I wasn't really sure what kind of video I was gonna film out here today, but I just went back to the old faithful with what's been working, which is the Yozuri hardcore minnow. And I implemented that stop and go retrieve using it like a jerkbait, something that I really don't do very often. So I kind of learned a lot today just through experience, and hopefully you guys did learn something as well, just seeing me fish this thing out here. And next time you guys go out, make sure to try a jerkbait and try that stop and go retrieve, because if it goes anything like this, I don't think you'll be very disappointed with how it turns out. So make sure you pick up one of these Yozuri hardcore minnows if you can find one. They don't make them anymore, but they surface every now and then on eBay, so keep an eye out for those things. They're absolutely clutch baits, and I love fishing with them. So if you guys want to get in on that action, try to find one of those, man, because they're so much fun to use. But if you guys did enjoy this video, go down there, give me a big thumbs up, drop a comment below, and hit the red subscribe button if you have not already. And that's all I got to say today. I'll see you guys on the next adventure.